So what if the reason you're burning out while serving your community has absolutely nothing to do with how many hours you're actually putting in?
Right, yeah.
I mean, welcome to the table. Pull up a chair, grab a mug of coffee, and join us for a plain-spoken, unhurried, deep dive into the FaithFlow discovery tools.
Yeah, this is such an important topic.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's unpack this. We are tackling a massive, grounding question today. Like, how do faithful believers keep serving without quietly burning out?
I mean, it is the defining question for anyone who steps up to help. And our mission today is to explore how three specific faith flow tools work together to create this whole person picture that actively protects you from that exact exhaustion.
Right, and to anchor this entire conversation, we have this core teaching sentence. It goes, Faith Flow helps people understand how they serve, how they carry responsibility, and what helps them feel valued while they contribute.
Exactly. And instead of just listing these tools like a textbook, let's think about this operationally. It's a lot like a car,
Oh,
right?
I like that, yeah.
So if you want a vehicle to actually get somewhere, you need three distinct elements working together. First, you have the engine. That is your spiritual gifts.
Right, which is the raw power answering the question of how you serve.
Yeah, exactly. But knowing someone's spiritual gifts isn't enough because a massive engine will still shake itself apart if you hit a pothole.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Right, so you also need the suspension, how you handle the bumps. And that brings us to the second piece, the leadership pathway. This tells us how you carry responsibility.
And finally, you need the fuel. I mean, you can have a pristine engine and great suspension, but if the tank is empty, you are
You're
stranded.
completely stuck.
Right. And that is the FaithFlow Value Pathway. It reveals what helps you feel valued while you contribute. Because without that fuel, the other two tools just don't matter.
They really don't. And here's where it gets really interesting. Let's look at a real-world scenario with a volunteer named Sarah.
Okay, let's do it.
So she is in family ministry, and her spiritual gifts are administration and serving. She is totally built for organizing and making sure everything runs smoothly.
Wait, let me push back on this, though. If Sarah is actively doing exactly what she's gifted at, administration, shouldn't that be fulfilling enough on its own?
You would think so.
Right, why would she be burning out?
Well, because we have to look at her suspension, her leadership pathway. For Sarah, it is the character pathway.
Okay, and what does that mean practically?
Psychologically, this means her instinct isn't to complain or to immediately delegate when things get hard. Her default mechanism is to internalize the stress to protect the mission.
Oh, I see. So she becomes like a shock absorber.
Exactly. So as the volunteer team shrinks, she quietly absorbs the pressure and just keeps saying yes.
Okay, so she's taking on more weight, but her engine is still running. Where does the breakdown actually happen?
At the fuel source. Sarah's value pathway is partnership.
Meaning she wants help.
Right. She feels valued when someone actually comes alongside her and lightens the load. But her leader keeps giving her words of appreciation instead.
Oh, which is the recognition pathway.
Yes. And if you're listening right now and you manage volunteers, you might be thinking, but I say thank you all the time.
Right, because saying thank you is free and it's fast. I mean, bringing on an actual partner costs time, energy, and resources.
Precisely. What's fascinating here is how this mismatch accelerates Sarah's burnout.
Because a thank you note is nice, but it doesn't really...
It doesn't help fold the chairs
Right.
or organize the spreadsheets. Her engine is running hot, her suspension is failing, and someone keeps trying to fill her gas tank with windshield wiper fluid.
Oh, man, that is such a good analogy. So what happens when she finally gets the right fuel?
Well, when all three tools come together, Sarah finds her voice. She now has the vocabulary to go to her leader and clearly say what she needs.
She can say, this is how I serve, this is how I carry responsibility, and this is what helps me feel valued while I contribute.
Exactly. And that clarity forces the leader to stop just saying thank you and to start bringing actual partners alongside her to share the work.
Which ties perfectly into 1 Corinthians 12, verses 18 through 26.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, the whole concept of body parts depending on one another. We literally aren't meant to carry it all alone. I mean, partnership is a biblical design.
It really is. We need each other to function properly.
For sure. And I do want to strongly emphasize something before we wrap up. These tools are merely starting points for reflection and conversation.
Very true.
They are absolutely not fixed labels, rankings, personality types, automatic placement decisions, or measures of spiritual maturity or capacity. They are just a way to start a better conversation.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, it leaves you with something crucial to consider.
What's that?
What if the deep exhaustion you feel right now isn't from the amount of work you were doing, but simply from serving with an unmet value pathway?
Oh, wow. Such a powerful thought to mull over. Maybe you aren't doing too much. Maybe you're just running on the wrong fuel.
Exactly.
Explore the FaithFlow Value Pathway and other FaithFlow discovery tools at faithflowrootedministry.org. FaithFlow Rooted Ministry, equipping hearts. Grounded in faith, flowing with purpose.